Welcome back at AGOHP, everybody. Today with a very, very important video. The demons are above us. They are around us. They are within us. And they're trying to grab more power and create more evil. And they're specifically going after the vulnerable of humanity, which of course is the children. Thank you for being back for another session of AGOHP, where we share unfiltered, real, unedited content with you. And today I want to speak about really something that is so important to my soul, to my heart, as the future of our species lies within our children. And it's just unacceptable that there is adults that are trying to demonize our children. So what's happening out there? What am I talking about? Well, you probably realized a switch over the last 5 to 10 years in North America and in Europe towards gay people, towards LGBTQ, towards all these things. These are massive minorities, absolute minorities, but politics and big business suddenly decided to put a lot of attention on this minority. Suddenly, this minority keeps growing under the influence, of course, of propaganda, right? So let's unpack this. Why am I talking about this today? Because Elon Musk is advocating everyone to cancel Netflix for multiple reasons. I mean, Netflix has been absolute garbage the last couple of years. 10 years ago, I really enjoyed their shows. They were exciting. You could learn something from these shows that they were producing. But the last years, it's simply a waste of time. There's nothing within it. And actually, there is more evil in it than anywhere else. Right now, they just launched this comic series that is about LGBTQ, and where they show to children, 6-year-old children, right? 6-year-old kids. They show them in a comic that women kissing each other, men having kids together, gay couple having kids, and that you can be transgender and that you can change your gender and you can be whoever you want in this world, which is obviously fucking untrue. It is a lie. You come to this world as a male, you're a male. You come to this world as a woman, you're a woman. Male, female, there's just two genders. And God created this for a reason. This is why humanity survived and also got to the top of the world. We're the most powerful force in the universe. We control this earth. I don't know about space, but at least, we control the planet. Look at the buildings we built, yada, yada, yada. We're the big bosses. Why would we invent now? Why are these politicians, why is big business, why is the globalists pushing this agenda? Well, and specifically, why are they pushing it on children? Well, they can't push it on us adults. We're not fucking stupid. We're not absolutely retarded. This agenda only works with men, by the way. The majority of transgender clinics, they look after men, not women, because women have an easy life, men have a difficult life. Okay? So the majority of gender transitions, women aren't even interested. They barely work, they get flowers, and they have some dude taking care of them. Life is easy. They don't need to build buildings. The dude here in Dubai, for example, it's 48 degrees. He's on the 72nd floor of some skyscraper, sweating his balls, probably dying today, hopefully not, maybe in a week. It's very, very hard to be a man. It's very difficult. Women are born with value, men have to build value. So, of course, if you now give the opportunity to some dude to make him a woman, so he gets the attention, he gets on super yachts for nothing, yada, 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 that's attractive for some losers, some man losers. And why are they actually doing this? So we need to unpack this. I think there's two really important topics here. So I have a feeling that someone wants to sexualize children. Otherwise, I don't see any other reason why an innocent child needs to be sexualized in that manner. Why do you need to show them how women kiss, men kiss, and men have children, and that you can change your sexuality? That is absolutely against God's creation. Women are innocent and are not interested in these things, and they shouldn't be confronted with these things and think about these things. Life will tell them who they are and what they're here for in this world. But of course, when there is billions of dollars being spent on this agenda, and all the newspapers talking about it, all the politicians talking about it, and like movies being made with this agenda put in everywhere, it makes me want to throw up. I hate seeing these movies. I have a rule, I don't watch any movies after 2000 because then I'm safe. I don't need to throw up. Like in 99% of cases, I'm secure. You should do the same. Anyway, so why are they trying to sexualize children? What they're trying to do to children? Have sex with them or what? Why are you talking about sex all the time and change your sex and this and that? Like, just leave them be. If you don't want to have sex with them, then you don't have to talk about that. So if you're not a fucking pedophile, then you can just leave this topic out and leave them be alone. That's exactly how it should be. So this is my first point. I believe they are trying to sexualize children because they like children. Whoever puts out this agenda, I mean, what other reason could there be? Why do we need to implant this seed in a child's brain? This sexuality, right? Sexuality thing. So then the other reason is the majority of people that go through this transgenderism, it's actually men. And of course, men are the backbone of society, the protector of society, the protector of all values in society. So now when you take away more masculinity, you make it more female. So you give these men the option to have an easy life, then they will have less testosterone, and then automatically they will have, oh, we're living in the dark now. My screen just turned off. So now we're having less masculinity, less protection, less testosterone. So less will be built, less will be protected. The values that we build, the cultural values we build, anything of value really will be taken from us because men don't protect it anymore, right? So definitely this is a point. Definitely this is what they want to achieve. They want to take more from us, even more, like they haven't taken enough yet, right? So this is very concerning, and I would like to tell you something out of the history when Germany invaded Poland. Actually, it was Schlesien. Germany wasn't set up yet as the country of Germany. It was Schlesien, which then transitioned into Germany later on. But they invaded Poland. And when they invaded Poland, they had incredible resistance from adults. No adult would accept their sovereignty. They wouldn't accept they've been defeated. Like the Japanese didn't want to accept defeat by America until they dropped 2 nuclear bombs. So Germany invented the school system that you all know of today. And they went after their children. Schlesien, today Germany, forced every child in Poland to go to their controlled schools, their teachers, their school system. And now they praise Germany as the saviors of Poland to these kids. And within 1 or 2 generations, now they had control of the country. There was no more uprising, there was no more resistance. So why am I telling you this? Now when you sexualize children, there won't be any more resistance about sexuality, right? So also now when you demasculinize men, there is less resistance for your rules and your control. So the real outcome is these perverts get to do whatever they want with children. Plus, nobody's gonna defend children, which is the future of our species. Guys, if women don't have kids and women grow these kids with your values, if you're the father, you have the husband, you support them, you protect them, the mother is gonna grow these kids with your values, with your knowledge. Even if you're at work all day, it doesn't matter. She's with you, right? So now, today, like in Germany, even today, it is still by law that it's illegal not to send your kid to school. Why is that? Why can I, as a father, not choose where to send my child to school to? That is so shocking. And it's still the same today. Still the same. Well, I'm not playing this game. I left Germany, but the majority of people can't do this. You have a job there, you have to send your kids to school. And the government controls what they teach your kids, what values they teach your kids. And even though the German school system was pretty good 20 years ago when I went to school, I didn't learn anything of value for my life other than writing and doing simple math. Nothing helped me. I taught English myself. I learned how to build a business myself, taxes myself, banking, financial system. None of these things that you actually need to have a good life was taught in school. Germany specifically teaches you how to be a good slave. Their system is absolutely set up on this baseline. How to be a good slave, like a good engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, or a builder, or a plumber. You're a good slave, you pay your taxes, and you shut the fuck up. That's how the system works. And it's efficient. Look at Germany during COVID. They were so proud of wearing masks and taking vaccines, and they got completely scammed. And even today, they're being ignorant. Even today, completely ignorant about the fact that they were poisoned with vaccines that they didn't need, and their businesses and billions of dollars was destroyed in business value. Their generational wealth was destroyed and taken away to the billionaires. And nobody complains, nobody says a word. Fucking pussies. Got no more balls, right? And this is what happens throughout that school system. So when you start attacking them when they're kids and you're putting them in the right place, happy days for the establishment. They will control the future and we will live in absolute slavery. Not in Russia, not in Dubai. So now guys, I want to hear what you guys think about this topic. Please leave it down in the comments. Share this video with your friends. If you think there's value in for them, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and I see you guys on the next one at AGOHP. Take care.